Hey, this is Al McGee with YETicket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now, it's a romantic film. It's a film about lovers, that they get married. Well, they get together anyway. It's called We Live in Time. This is directed by John Crowley. And this stars, well, two people I like seeing on the screen, Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. And this is about a timeline of their relationship. Now, Alma, which is played by Pugh, and Tobias, played by Garfield, well, they're two different people, but they get together in a strange way. And what I mean by that is they get together, she hits him with her car, and that's how they meet. But she didn't run away. She went to the hospital to make sure, well, that he was surviving. And then they develop a relationship. Now, I've seen that happen in real life too. I really have. But they developed this relationship, and he falls in love with her first. Then eventually, well, she falls in love with him. But it took a while for her to do that with him. Now she's a chef, and he's a statesman for a bread company, cookie company, something like that. And this is all in London, England. And, they got the British accents and things like that. And it wasn't hard to understand them either. It wasn't at all. Now, this film, which is directed by John Crowley, it shifts. It goes back and forth in their relationship. And that's the problem that I had with this film. It's not so much that I needed a straightforward film to understand the story or to see the story, but here, for some reason, it kept going back and forth where I got a little bit confused at where were they. Then I started to understand later in the film where they were and what the director was doing, and the editors also. And but again, I got a little bit confused about that, trying to figure out where they at and what they were trying to do. And also, this is a story about a tragic relationship because she gets cancer. Now, how many films do I have to watch about couples getting sick or one person in the relationship getting sick and they trying to live those moments until the end? I've seen many of these stories before. That's why I was not, well, that interested in the characters. I could not get emotionally involved with these characters because I knew what was going to happen. That's why they made this story. I felt that I've seen this before. Now, I will admit that Pugh and Garfield together on screen, wow, they really, really good together. And you can feel it as you watch the film, but I couldn't feel the story. That's for me. I couldn't really feel that story. I don't know if you could. You might, if you like these type of stories, but you might feel this film when you see it. Now, this young United Kingdom couple, well, just like every couple, they face ups and downs, but here they really have a really bad downer with this within this film. And they do have a child. And wait till you see the birthing scene in this film. It's very dramatic. It's a little funny, but for me, it was very dramatic. And like I said, this film is a type of film that you know how the ending is going to end. That's why I'm not surprised at this film. There was really no real big surprises for me. The only real surprise for me is that Andrew Garfield is in this film. He's very good in this film. And also Florence Pugh. She's very good in this also. But the story isn't. So that's why I'm only going to give this 2 palm trees out of 4. I'm going to rate this 2 palm trees out of 4. And see this film for yourself and let me know, what do you think of this film? And We Live in Time, it's a romantic drama directed by John Crowley, but see it for yourself. Hey, thanks for watching my review. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest